What's good? We back, Motor City Sports Talk. We back talking about the Detroit Lions. 2018 preseason schedule is breaking. And the first game they open it up with is going to be versus the Oakland Raiders. You know who's going to be the Las Vegas Raiders. John Gruden went back after a long time out of coaching. He's going to try to get it on a good foot. The Raiders are, the Raiders. Up and down. They had a sophomore slump last year. David Carr didn't do that well. Some of their receivers were terrible. They acquired NFC North usual suspect in Jordy Nelson. I heard people saying Michael Crabtree is better than Jordy Nelson. Absolutely not. You could just tell by Jordy Nelson's a better receiver. It's easy. Michael Crabtree was never that hot to me, in my opinion. But pretty sure the Raiders will have a new look. Then in week 2, they take on the New York Football Giants. Who probably going to draft a quarterback. It'll be week 2. You probably see a lot of that young quarterback versus us. And we see what happened with Odell Beckham. But, not too much changes on the New York Giants. They got rid of some guys, but I'm pretty sure I think they're going to get it together and have a bounce-back year. But you never know. And then third week is going to be a national televised game. It's going to be a rehearsal between us and the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Bucks haven't really reached their full potential yet. But, hey, they got a lot of young talent over there. Famous Jameis, Mike Evans just got a big contract. They trying to build up a defense. I thought it was a mistake getting rid of Lovie Smith for Cutter. But, hey, I don't run the Bucks organization. Last week, we played the Cleveland Browns, and we always end up playing the Browns or somebody close. Because, it's, for us, it's close and it's convenient. It's, geographical friendly, man, if I can say that word. I'm a little bit tired, but I always like the last preseason game is somebody close. And ain't nobody all the way on the West Coast, so, too far down south or something like that. It's always close. So, it's a solid preseason. Can't really judge it. Don't really judge preseason on wins and losses. You judge it on finding, gems. You judge it on development. You judge it on seeing how your backups do, how some of your young rookies, adjust. You see if, sitting in the third week for the dress rehearsal, see how it's coming together. But that's not always indicative of what you're going to get in the season. I mean, I seen Cam Newton struggle for the entire preseason and drop like 500 yards on the Arizona Cardinals. Just see what works. For the Lions, we'll see, man. A lot of us going to want to see how they first look. I mean, a lot of us is really, ready for the dog days to go away in football. But as far as the Raiders, the Giants, the Bucks, the Cleveland Browns, you don't know, man. You don't know. These teams could look like, powerhouses after the draft. But drafts are guesstimations. You guessing what a guy going to do. And it's nobody that can be perfect, that could perfectly predict what these guys going to translate to the NFL in the draft. You're going to get your hidden gems. You're going to get this and that. But I think the first game is going to be super hype because people are going to want to see John Gruden in his first game back, see if he can adjust to the new age NFL. And for him, it changed. He got a lot of long verbiage in his West Coast system. I believe that's what he run. If you ever heard a play call, it's like stupid long. Like this is the new age of making things short, simple, and sweet. So can he adjust his play calls? Can he adjust his personality? Can he, form a rapport or camaraderie with some of these newer age players? That's yet to be seen. They put a lot of money invested into him. And it's nothing that's 100%, especially when you've been gone from the game that long, When you've been gone that long, ain't nothing 100%. And what would be the expectations of the Lions after the draft? You don't know. Some people may hate the draft. We had that before. But you always had those optimistic Lions fans who like the draft no matter what. They could draft nobody and pass up on 6 of their 7 picks, and the 7th round pick, and everybody's eyes is going to be the one. You had those optimistic fans in the Lions. You do. They the ones that go down there when the Lions ain't that good and still spend their money and make the Fords money. You got your Lions fans that's a little bit more stern, wait and see approach, or they ain't going to do shit this year, but I'm still watching them and support them. So, I mean, the preseason is fun. It's good for judging talent, judging depth, just remaining healthy and keeping on the major injuries. And we'll see. We definitely will see, man. I'm not putting a lot of stock in the preseason. I know we brought T.J. Jones back. That's good for him. I thought he was He made a lot of big plays on a lot of big third and fourth downs last year that went unnoticed. But hey, it's the nature of the beast, you know. I can't wait. I'm gonna link the articles in the description so you know which ones are home games as well if they announce that. But hey, we see what the Lions do next year after the draft and going into training camp and mini camps and training camps and going to preseason. It's gonna be a lot of hype every year. It is. Oh, he killing in the camp. Oh, he doing this in camp. One key thing I want to see him in preseason is development of Kenny Galladay. He lit up last preseason. I want to see if he put some muscle on, going to be more durable. He's going to be faster, quicker, stronger, knowing the offense a little bit better. It's one thing that I want to notice. Let me know one thing you want to notice. We gone. I want to see.